Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
That's caught. It's Udo. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Turning it on. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Alston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Black 24. Black 24. Come on, set. Ready.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Out of the shotgun on third down. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Tyson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Finds his man. It's McClain. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got the game.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. And he'll run it end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking for a crease. It's Udo. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The short hands, it's Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Alston. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us. To create a big play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He might want another play. Wants to throw on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and he's got a first down. They absolutely had to have that
Defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. That's weird. Mark him a very productive play and a first down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Barrels ahead. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Udo. Crosses the 30. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Udo. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Brown. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Udo. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a play by the defender. That is he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
After a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. The Gators are flying down the field. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Give to the running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive. drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team. Oh, it's out! From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Auburn lines up quickly.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the grab.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. A nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Hawkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns it on down the left side. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Snags it. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that 1st down.
The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
A short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Daniels. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And the Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabs it in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Auburn to the line in a hurry. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started to come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal.
25.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
High the chains now on second and long. Just keep slinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive gain. Now let's go get 7.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. With the catch, it's Bussey. And he's
it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M going quickly. Right back to the well. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On first and 10 from the 38. From the gun, the ground game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots. All over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Aggies will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Extending the play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. We're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now,
big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They want to get the ball right back here in the 1st half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for an open area to his left. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines and listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Got it set up on the outside. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on second down for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make...
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Washington. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, and makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Back to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got a man. It's Coleman. And they're able to get him down. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
That's a first down for the offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Firing to the right, complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive line, and the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Punts it out of the air. And that's a live ball. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, ball on top of it, still get the first down. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.